Hi everyone, welcome to today's video where we're going to be looking at Copilot Studio, previously called Power Virtual Agents. And in Copilot Studio today, we're going to be talking about two artificial intelligence features that Microsoft has integrated. The first one is going to be how we integrate a public website as a source of generative information for any Copilot. And then we're also going to look at how we can create topics for our Copilots using AI. So we're going to jump in immediately, and you'll see that we're going to need to give our Copilot a name, which I'm going to call Argonaut. And we'll have our Copilot speak English for now. And then you'll see right away I'm asked if I want to extend my Copilot by using an external website as a source for generative AI. And this is a super simple feature, but the benefits are powerful. So we can use a website, for example, the Argonaut website, as a source of knowledge for the bot that we are building. And of course, when you're doing things like this, you want to make sure that the website you're using is public facing. There's no intellectual property or anything that you are training your bot on. And mostly for the purposes of the bot we're creating, it's really just going to want to answer questions about the services and products we provide at Argonaut. And so having our public facing website as a source of information is going to be all good. So we're going to go ahead and use argonaut.com as a source of information. Our new bot has been created. It is called Argonaut. And for me, what I really want this bot to do today is just answer some questions about the products, services, and capabilities of my company, Argonaut. So the first step that I did when I initially created the bot was giving my company website, argonaut.com, to the bot as a source of information. So we're going to look at what that looks like. If we go over here to the Generative AI tab, you'll see this is where we have our public website listed as a data source for the bot. What you'll want to note here is that you can also use SharePoint as a source of information for your bot. Now you might wonder, why would I use a SharePoint? Well, think of a company who maybe is using a bot for customer service and their knowledge base is held within a SharePoint. You could build this bot to use that SharePoint knowledge base as a source of information. And when customers have questions about products or services or installations or anything related to, knowledge base issues, instead of calling into your customer service line and having the agent find that knowledge article and send it to them, they could have access to it through your bot via that SharePoint as a source of data. So a couple of different ways that you can kind of front load your bot with key pieces of information depending on the use case that you're using your Copilot for. I wanted to kind of demonstrate how easy this was to set up. You'll saw all I did was literally add the web address here. And now I just kind of want to test our Copilot and ask it a couple questions about Argonaut. So I'm going to ask it, what services does Argonaut provide? So in the background, our Copilot's looking at our website, scanning all of it, and it's synthesizing all of that information into a response that it gives me that is sourced as well. So it actually links to the page where it got this information, which is what we do here at Argonaut. And you'll see its response. It tells us we provide a wide range of solutions and services to help businesses modernize, transform, and reimagine their operations. So this is really great, and I was able to get this done within a matter of 2 minutes. That's all it took to be able to get this information. The reason why I'm highlighting how quickly we were able to build out a Copilot that was able to answer complex questions like these about our business is because in the past with Copilot, in order to provide this kind of bot interaction, we would have had to build out a custom topic. For example, we'd have to define all of the trigger phrases. So, what services does Argonaut provide would have been a trigger phrase. And then I would have had to define the message I would want it to return. So I would have had to, synthesize this information from our website manually, provide it here, and then kind of build out all the steps that I would want to have either the user or the bot travel down in order to accomplish this need. And that's a very manual process that would have taken quite a long time. But by integrating generative AI, the use for creating at least 20 or more custom topics to answer simple questions about what my company does. All information that's publicly available on our company website, I now don't have to do. I just use my website as a source of generative AI, and Copilot does the rest. The other great feature that Microsoft has integrated as part of Copilot Studio is actually also related to topics, and it's the ability to create a topic from a description using Copilot. So in that scenario where you are going to create a custom topic, you now can use AI prompting to create your Copilot, which is going to help you kind of optimize the creation of these topics and move a lot quicker. So let's look at that in action. So as you can see here, what you're doing is basically using an AI prompt to build out a custom topic. So in this example, I'm going to create a topic called Get Contact Info. And what I want this bot to do is basically, if a user who's interacting with the Copilot requests more information, I want the Copilot to collect their email address so that one of my sales reps can get with the customer about any questions or interests they might have in our products or services. So I'm just going to let someone request more information about Argano, have the topic collect their email address, and then let the user know that an Argano representative will reach out to them soon. So obviously, when you are prompting in any AI model, best practice is to be as specific as you can. It's going to help drive the best results. But let's see what Copilot creates for us when I hit create. All right. What I want to point out first is that it has defined all of these trigger phrases for me already. So instead of me manually racking my brain saying how many different ways would a customer ask for my company to contact them, it's automatically generated some contact trigger phrases. Secondly, it has asked the customer, please provide your email address so that we can reach out to you. And it's already built out this custom node to save the user's response as an email address variable. So, and this is pretty cool. It says it's going to return a message saying, thank you for your interest in Argano, and Argano representative will contact you soon at your email address. So let's just kind of look at this in action. Let's use a trigger phrase. Let's use contact information. All right, cool. So what's my email address? So check that out. Just within 2 minutes, we were able to build out a complex topic that's customized, and that is going to do great things for our business. Obviously, I would take some more work to add some actions to actually, prompt my salespeople to use this information. But you can see that editing and creating with Copilot is so easy. So we can move things around the canvas. There's just all kinds of stuff we can do here, and it is amazing. Any of the topics, if you hit edit with Copilot, this little window will pop up. So this is pretty cool. But just like that, I've created a Copilot that not only answers questions about my company, but also can collect contact information so that I'm able to reach out to prospects quicker and more efficiently. This is all the stuff you can do with Copilot, these new Copilot Studio features using AI.